Welcome to ZB Farms, and if you are new here, my name is Ann. We have a mess to deal with. So if you can't see, this barn is a complete disaster, and there's a reason for it. Not a very good one, but there's still a reason for it. So we just got back from a 2-week trip. We did a road trip around the U.S. My brother was getting married out in Colorado, so we decided we don't get many vacations, so we might as well make a vacation out of it. And we spent months working on automating our farm so that our farm sitters had a nice, easy time. We did an auto water for our chickens, an auto feeder for our chickens. We made baskets for hay for our goats. The only thing that the feeders or the sitters would have to worry about is making sure the animals had plenty of water that didn't have auto waterers, such as our goats and our pigs, and feeding our does and our pigs. Another thing we did is we spent months making sure, because goats can be quite the escape artists, we spent months making sure that our goats could not get out. 2 days after we left, our goats knocked down fence. The girls knocked down their fence over here, right there. All of our turkeys escaped. We had auto feeders and auto waterers for them out there. Literally everything we had automated for the most part failed. Our turkeys all escaped their pen. So our turkeys are now running around with our chickens, which is fine. They prefer to be with the chickens, so that's fine. But we spent months testing systems, and we didn't have any issues except for our auto water for our chickens. We knew we were going to have an issue with those. For some reason, they just leaked just slightly. Well, chicken water flooded our barn. Luckily, it didn't flood it horrible, but it flooded our barn nonetheless. The goats escaped 2 days after we left. The pigs are the only ones that behaved the entire time. Our chickens, our turkeys all escaped, everything. So, we are spending the next few weeks redoing everything. Now, tip, if you are going to get goats, these temporary fences are pretty good if your goats don't care about being shocked by electricity. Ours, or if they care about it. Ours don't care. Ours will sit in this fence tied up. They will stay in there. They just don't care. So, a couple of things we're going to be doing. The first thing is up here. Let me get over to it. It's our girls' paddock. Right now, the girls have a rather small version of their access to their paddock. So they have just what's inside of this electric fence right here. Their paddock technically goes all the way up past those little that group of trees right there, over to almost the road. We are going to be picking up welded wire fencing, and we're going to start wrapping this around. I don't know if we'll have enough money to get the fencing to do the whole thing, but at least it'll be a start. So we're going to get it, and we're going to start wrapping it around this entire paddock, so they have the entire thing for their access. Now, they may have to share with the boys for a little while. So over here, I have propped up a panel as a door to keep them locked in. We are going to get that on hinges and a latch. I apologize if I sound funny. I do have a cold from this trip. But we are going to get that fully attached so it's an actual door so we can lock them in when we need to. And the boys will be able to come out here as well and kind of explore once we get it fully blocked in. The next thing we're going to do is, for the boys, we're going to get their space fully enclosed. So we need to find wherever they're getting out in their smaller opening, which is right here. You can kind of see behind all of the plants, because those are all actual plants and some weeds. But you can kind of see there's like a fence. This was the previous owners used this as their storage place before they shipped cattle. So we're gonna get that completely closed off and blocked so the goats can't come out. But where this used to have a gate here, this door, I'm going to leave open, and they are going to have access. We're going to basically build a mini fence that'll follow. There's a drive right here. It's covered in grass right now, but it's for our side-by-side. But it's gonna follow from the edge of the chicken coop right there. It's gonna go follow this path up into this wooded area. It'll go to, we have a fence for our one paddock right here, and it's gonna lead down. So they'll have a much bigger section. They don't need as big as the girls because it's just gonna be, we're just gonna keep just a couple of bucks. The girls, any withers that we keep, so those are male castrated goats, they will stay with the females and everything. But that is kind of the plan, is we're gonna get that. Now with the boys, I forgot to mention this, we are going to be fixing up the chicken run as well in the next couple of years. And my goal is that little shack right there, that is going to be torn down. But I want to build something because turkeys prefer to actually stay outside. They don't like to roost inside like chickens do. So my goal is to kind of build them a little enclosure, kind of, not really an enclosure, but someplace that's covered, has a couple of sides up to kind of keep the wind down. In here, they will have that full access there, but also there will be a door that connects into the goat's pen, because the chickens and goats actually do very well together. And so that way we can also, really quick, that is going to extend to the edge of the barn. So they're going to get a good 10 feet more, 10 feet by probably almost 30 feet more of space in general. But yeah, but we're going to extend their run further this way, but then they're also going to have a door that will lead into the boys area as well, so that they can kind of run around and have more space. But that is the plan. So today we are going to be going to pick up the girls, and the boys are getting mad because they're frustrated that I'm not letting them out, and there's a reason we aren't, because they broke all their fences. We will in a little bit when they're supervised, but we are going to go and pick up the welded wire and start installing permanent fencing. Now we do have some lines of electric fence down, so we're going to leave those and turn that on and just put this welded wire on the outside of the fence. And then we're also going to have to go around their paddock and just make sure there's no place where they could jump over something over the gate easily. We also need to find a gate for one of the areas. Maybe two, to make sure it fit, to find one that fits. We'll find one. We have about 20 gates out in our field somewhere, so. One of my goats figured out how to sneak out of their gated door right there, so we're gonna be installing that. So I'm gonna block their stuff off so the other two can come out. And then I just found a stockpile of wonderful eggs that you guys are gonna come with me and pick up. So that is what we're doing now. No, thank you, Pandora.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening?
I'm out here alone while the girls are inside.
Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I seek what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes, just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours.
No, thank you.
The girls finally have their full pen done. There's a couple of things that we're gonna do, which is basically open up the gates so that we can easily get in and out. But right now they're sealed off completely just because that way the girls could get out here. The girls are gonna have a couple hours and then we'll let the boys out. The boys will get a couple of hours and then we'll lock them all up for the night. But this way we can keep them safe until we get the boys' pen completely ready. But as you can tell, they're loving it. They still follow me around, but they'll slowly get used to this. But if you can tell, I don't think you can see it, but behind me way over there is the barn. So they have from the barn all the way to right there, which is the road. So they have, I would say, probably close to an acre that they can run around on. And the main reason I wanted to get them this is in the barn, when it gets super hot out, usually where it's shaded, it's nice and cool. The barn is super hot. So now they can come out here and get into the woods where it's at least 10, 15 degrees cooler. So they have all of this woods, they have everything. They can enjoy whatever they find. And they are extremely happy. So I just have to get the old electric fence rolled up. It's right now just laying on the ground for them to be able to get through. But we'll get the old electric fence rolled up and put away, and we'll use it for somewhere else. But they are They're so happy. I love that we were finally able to get them the entire paddock that I've been wanting to get them. And now they shouldn't, crossing my fingers, they shouldn't be able to escape. Because Pandora, right there, that one, she's the one that can jump pretty high. And these are 4-foot panels, and I think she's been able to jump about 3 feet. So she shouldn't be able to get over these, but she also shouldn't want to get over them at this point. We're gonna let these girls enjoy it, and then I'm gonna go in and have lunch. Here's what I'm talking about with the gate. We need to get this properly hung because it's not even held on down here right now. So we got to get this properly hung, and then we have to add another support here because this gate is a little too short, and all of our gates in the field are either too short or way too long. So we just need to get another support here to put a lock on, and then this will be kind of cut out. But yeah, now they shouldn't be able to jump over this because it's about 4 feet. So crossing my fingers, they should be good and they should be happy. This morning, we have one more thing to finish up on the girls' pen before theirs is secured so I don't have to be walking around everywhere. But first, before I can do that, which is just putting a lock on their door to their paddock, I have to find a lock. So I know we have a bunch. I just got to find which one is probably going to work the best. So let's start digging. So I think we found it. We have, I don't know why I'm blanking on it, carabiners. We have carabiners up in our house. So what I'm thinking is we'll use this on one side, this on the other. We'll use a carabiner between the two. At least I'm hoping that'll work. So we shall see. I gotta run up and grab said carabiners. So now we're just going to test to see if this works. Because I have no idea. We have massive locks, but they were set up for something else. And I can't remember what it was, but I don't want to use them because I know they're for a different project we had for the farm. So, it's a pretty stiff lock. thinking if I have it on that one. Let's go see if this works. Before I can actually try to figure this thing out, I need to get these down. Because they are just not good. So we're gonna do that first.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take.
Now let's test this and see if it works.
One thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up.
So I think the gap is a little too big with the carabiner that we have currently, but I know I have a smaller one, so I'm gonna try to find it and we'll use that instead. But it at least is gonna lock these girls in and keep them safe at night, and will also help keep the boys out when it's their turn in the paddock, because right now they're taking turns. So it'll at least work for now, and that's all that matters.
Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
So as you just saw, Justin is cutting down trees in our woods. Some of them are actually an invasive tree called the tree of life, which is shocking because it sounds like it would be a good thing, but it's actually kills off the plants that are around it. So we're cutting those down because they are highly invasive. But 2, we are looking for trees that are this thickness we need for building the fence for the goats. So my task now with Taylor is gonna be getting the branches off those trees, which we will be using. We are not turning them into wood chips. Put your gloves on. They are gonna be used for weaving and the posts in the garden because we're gonna be doing a raised bed in the garden. So that is the task right now. We're not gonna be driving up because we got one more tree to clear. But here's the pile so far of the trees that were in this area. I have 4 right back here that have already been cleared off and moved, which, speaking of which, my arm is still broken, which I found out. It is now 8 weeks since that incident, and it is still broken. So I gotta try to be careful. But we have this down tree right here, which is kind of mixed in and mingled with some grapes, a grapevine. So we're gonna clear this one off, get that moved, and then we have more that Justin cut down up in the woods over here and on the other side. So we're gonna have to hunt those down because I don't know where those are. But that is gonna be the task right now, clearing this one and get it moved with the pile. Let's go.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't want to tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all my energy. It's getting hard to talk to you, and I'm the only one who speaks. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't want to tell me now, I guess I'll never know.
That was cool.
Here we
Oh, hey, a blackberry.
gotta turn it all around.
That's the blackberry. There's the blackberry. That was like I was holding a beetle.